You all have been working very hard on our new concept of money. You've worked with coins and bills. Now, we're going to put it all together. For this lesson, have something you can write with. It could be anything. Let's do a warm-up and practice counting coins. You go to the party store and you want to buy these pretty beads. These beads cost 95 cents. This, right here, is how much you have in your wallet. Do you have enough to buy the beads? Now, before we actually count the money, you're great at counting by tens, fives, and ones. What happens to be tricky is counting by 25s. That's something that I recommend that you practice throughout your days, is counting by 25s. Let's just practice counting by 25s before we even count the coins. 25, 50, 75, 100. Let's try that again. 25, 50, 75, 100. 25, 50, 75, 100. Now, let's practice counting with real coins. 25, 50, 75. We have 75 cents in quarters. Now let's add 10 cents more. What's 10 more than 75? You're right. It's 85. So now we've counted these 4 coins. Now let's count 5 more than that. What's 5 more than 85? It would be 90. Let's count 5 more. What's 5 more than 90? 95. And then we're going to count by ones. 96, 97, 98, 99. Let's try one more together. 25, 50, 75. 10 more than 75 is 85. 90, 95. Switch gears. 1 more than 95 is 96. 97, 98, 99. So the question is, do you have enough money to buy the beads? Think about it. Press pause if you need additional time to think. Now you've gone to the store to buy pencils. The pencils are worth $1. You have this much money in your pocket. I want you to count the money. Switch gears and count by 5s. Switch gears and count by 1s. Good job. Do you have enough money to buy the pencils? I don't think we do. Oh well, next time we go to the store, maybe we'll have enough money. Now let's count this. Let's mix bills and cents together. We counted bills yesterday. We counted cents last week. Now let's put it all together. Let's look here. Do you remember what that's worth? Good. Did you say that's worth $1? It is. Let's go down and let's count here. I start with the largest coins. What do? You start with the largest coins too? Good job. Yes, 25. What's 10 more than 25? Well, 10 more than 20 is 30. So 10 more than 25 would be 35. Switch gears and add 1 to 35. Add another one and add another one. Did you come up with 38 cents? Well done. In our next slide, we're going to talk about how to write money, especially when you have amounts that deal with bills and coins. Some friends might have seen people write money out like this or like this. And we're going to talk about that little circle or that little dot in the middle. Now, it actually has a name, and it's called a decimal. A decimal has a job. It separates the dollars from the cents. So its job is to separate the dollars from the cents. Let's count the dollars right now. Do it one more time. Did you count $7? Well, I'm going to put the $7 over here because that means dollars if it's to the left of the decimal point. Now, let's count the cents. What's the value of a dime? Do you remember? Yes, 10 cents. Let's count by tens. Say what you have. Do you have 30? So we have $7 and 30 cents. Well done. So notice we put the dollars to first and the cents after the decimal point. Let's read it one more time. Did you notice the word I said when I went to the decimal? $7 and 30 cents. Well done. You're going to practice now. Great. We're ready to write our money out. Notice I have the decimal point. Remember, we say dollars first, and dollars are to the left of the decimal. We say cents second, and they're to the right of the decimal point. Let's count our dollars first. Are you ready to count? Great job. How many dollars did you count? Did you count 5? Well done. Let's now count our cents. Do you want to practice one more time to make sure you got it? Great. Did you get 80 cents? Well done. That's how you... Now let's read it together. We have $5 and 80 cents. All right, let's look here. Do you remember what this is called? You're right, it's called a decimal. Do you remember what the decimal's job happens to be? You're right, it's separating the dollars and the cents. What's over here? dollars or cents? You're right, the dollars are over here. What's over here? Correct, cents, because the decimal's job is to separate the dollars and the cents. All right, let's count our dollars. Look closely at what each bill is valued at. Let's count them now. And another 10 would make, one more would make, and one more would make. Say your number out loud. Good. Did you get $22? Fabulous. Now let's go over here and count. Notice what kind of coin they are and their value. It actually says right here, 1 cent. Let's count it. $0.05. Correct. Now, what's interesting with this is 5 cents is less than 10, correct? Right? So in the cents, we have basically our tens place and we have our ones place. Because we know that $1 would equal 100 cents. So since we don't have coins that are 10 cents or more, we have 0 tens when it comes to coins. Correct? Yes. So let's take a moment to read what we have. We have $22 and 5 cents. And that 0 just reminds us that we have less than 10 cents here, right? Okay, now it's your turn to count the dollars. Make a decimal and count the cents. Take a moment to count. How many dollars do you have? Great. Did you write it down? Did you write that you had $8? Wonderful. Now, take the time to count your cents. Notice this says 5 cents here. So this says 5 cents. And this is 5 cents too. Count by fives. What are 3 5s? Great. 3 5s is 15. You have 15 cents. Now let's read it together. $8.15. Well done. Now on your piece of paper, I want you to number 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like I have. Now it's your turn to practice writing down money. Next to the number 1, I want you to write $4.65. Make sure you include that decimal when you hear and. One more time. For number 1, write $4.65. Now for number 2, 99 cents. Number 2, write down 99 cents. Number 3, don't forget, write down $3. Number 4, write down $14.99. Number 4 is $14.99. If you need some time, press pause. We're going to do real world. See, even grown-ups make mistakes. Real world money problems. Do you remember in the beginning when we talked about having enough money to buy the beads and that pack of pencils? Well, today on IXL, you're going to do 10 minutes of figuring out if you have enough money to buy these things in the real world. So if you look up here, any of the IXL, if you press that, it will read it to you. Just a little tip. So let's read it right now. A cup of orange juice cost $1.26. Do you have enough money to buy it? So with the IXL problems, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to count. Well, how many dollars do you have? In this case, you have $1. Now let's count our cents. 25, 10 more would be correct. 35. 1 more than 35 is 36. 37, 38. So we have $1.38. So do we have enough money to buy the orange juice? Yes, we do. So what you would do is you would click yes, that we have enough money. Because if we had less than this amount, we wouldn't be able to buy it. Let's try another. Again, remember, anytime you see this, you can have it read to you. So a bottle of ketchup costs $3.21. Do we have enough money to buy it? Remember, this is the money in your wallet. Let's count the dollars. Nice. How many dollars do you have? Good. You have $3. And I see you have some cents. So let's count that. One more. One more. Say what you have. Do you have 27 cents? Well done. Do you have enough money to buy the ketchup? Because remember, this is what the ketchup costs. You want to have this much or more in order to buy the ketchup. You can stop and go right to your IXL assignment, or you can continue with me. All right, one more together. A box of ginger snaps, FYI, those are my mother's favorite. A box of ginger snaps costs $3.61. Do you have enough money to buy it? Count your dollars first. Did you count? $3. And I see you have some cents. And let's count our cents. Remember how earlier we said about practicing skip counting by 25s? That's really the hardest thing right now. 25, 50, 75. One more than 75 would be 76, 77, 78. You have 78 cents. So do you have enough to buy? What do you think? Click yes or no. The nice thing with IXL is if you don't have it, then you can go back and double check because there's a little explain or a review button. Good luck.